Welcome back, friends. We are seeing a rally, global rally today across many markets in Europe and Asia. There is a second wave of coronavirus, and that is causing a lot of jitters to governments across the world. Noteworthy is the sharp increase in coronavirus cases in London, in the United Kingdom. The government earlier during the week, last week, had ordered that at 10 p.m. there would be a curfew on bars and restaurants nationwide, that means across the United Kingdom, along with tougher face mask requirements and increased fines for non-compliance. It said that it also banned most social gatherings of more than 6 people, but there is an exemption for protests as long as the organizers submitted a risk assessment and complied with the social distancing norms. Now, yesterday there was a big protest rally at London's iconic Trafalgar Square, and you found that the demonstration came as even as Parliament prepared to review COVID-19 legislation and the government imposed new restrictions to control the disease. Many lawmakers have criticized the United Kingdom government for implementing the rules without parliamentary approval. Speakers at the rally at Trafalgar Square yesterday, they denied that they were conspiracy theorists. They were arguing that they were standing up for freedom of expression and human rights, and they believe that these are getting violated by the UK government unnecessarily imposing harsh restrictions. The Metropolitan Police Service had said before the event at Trafalgar Square yesterday in London, central London, that officers would first encourage protesters to follow social distancing norms. And there would be enforcement action only if the demonstrators failed to comply with these norms. But as the event began, officers were visible around the perimeter of the square, but they didn't move into the crowd for about 3 hours. Crowds in Trafalgar Square had not complied with the conditions of the risk assessment, and putting people in danger of transmitting the virus is the reason why the police believed that they had to intervene and disperse the crowd. So the demonstration has been rather difficult, and United Kingdom faces its own lockdown, which may in fact increase over the next few days as the government is facing the lot of new second wave of coronavirus. NHS is naturally having a hard time dealing with so many new cases. In the United States, the presidential debate is just around the corner. We see tomorrow the first debate between President Donald Trump and Joe Biden. This becomes important even as people try to figure out after this first debate as to who has an edge. Currently, Biden has a narrow edge over Donald Trump, but one should wait and watch this debate for clues, not only as far as who could be the front runner, but also it would give leads to the fact that that who appears to be ahead will have an edge over the others, and it would also dictate the type of policies that the US government can employ in the future as far as the relationship with China is concerned and with much of rest of Asia. So I would definitely suggest that people should watch this debate, the first debate, presidential debate between Donald Trump and Joe Biden, very closely for clues, economic, political, social, as to where the United States is going to head as we get ready to move into 2021. Most of Asia and Europe seems to be enjoying currently a global stock market rally. However, one must bear in mind that there are many things which are influencing sentiment, and there is great deal of optimism centering around the fact that still the government across the world, bankers, will be able to overcome the liquidity concerns with unleashing of more liquidity, and that there is great potential for the central banks to be able to control any economic downturn that countries around the world may have to encounter. So, this type of hope rally is always very useful, and that is why you're seeing some positive sentiment and people trying to get out of this situation. As far as the stock markets tomorrow is concerned, and I'm talking of the Indian Nifty, Sensex, and also the Asian markets, the Nikkei, FTSE, the Nikkei, the Hang Seng, the Kospi, and the Chinese indices as well. Tomorrow should be really a good day for Asian markets in general, and particularly I see that, and I try to take one base one time. So let me restrict to the Indian Standard Time, India time. And I believe that all the markets, almost the entire trading session on the Asian markets will be really positive. So you'll have all the indices, in my opinion, do very well. The Nikkei, the Hang Seng, Kospi, even the Indian Nifty and Sensex should do extremely well. I definitely think that we could cross level of 11,350 by tomorrow. If you were to ask me which would be the more apt period, positive period, then I would definitely say that the period till about 1:45 p.m. Indian time. Okay, so you can convert if you're looking into Hang Seng or see the performance. Then use the base as Indian time 1:45 p.m. All the markets which are open till that period of time, and most Asian markets would be getting ready to close around that time. They should experience lot of positivity and positive gains tomorrow, which is 29th September 2020. Also, just one more thing that you should remember, that the European markets, which would be opening the first 2 hours of trading on the London FTSE, the German DAX, and the French CAC, will also be rather positive tomorrow, friends. So we should have a good day at Nifty and Sensex. Good rise one can expect till about 1:45 p.m. Tomorrow in the afternoon, which is 29th of September 2020. This is my forecast for tomorrow, Tuesday. And Asia markets whole session almost very good. As far as India is concerned, definitely the session till about 1:45 p.m. Should be quite positive. You might also want to do your own individual analysis before you invest your hard-earned money, that I mention every time because it is very crucial. This is only my analysis, which I am, with your permission, giving it to you. Thank you very much. Happy investing and take care. Bye bye.